2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. It's heading to the rough for mine. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par.
These are on rails, looking good.
He's currently tied for 8th. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Going with the 3-iron. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Setting up from the first cut here, the green. They can hold it from here. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
I love watching this player around the greens.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Such soft hands.
And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long, snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Trying to extricate themselves out of the pine straw here, Rich.
Nice out the rough here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
it, he moves to 1 under par. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Yeah, they really kept the speed up nicely through that bad light.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. That was a gallant attempt. 4 feet to the cup.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
And there it is. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short passing?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shot. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
This first cut is just lovely. It's almost like fairway. No worries here.
This would be a great up and down. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Trying to save par here.
Well, that's a nice line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the second.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. You find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That is not proper beach attire, is it, Luke?
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range ball. This one's for bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Hey, that's a chance. That's a good putt to make, that one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening, even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Okay, steady now. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
The front nine of TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not a big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. And here we are with the third shot. Quality shot, that one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. This putt drops. Oh, just missed. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
They're nicely hole. And as we step on to the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
They're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
They'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Getting ready to play their third. He has this putt to save his par. That's tracking. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Sitting at a couple over for the day. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2. This one's looking good.
Just in front. Putting for birdie here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver, and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well, that's a handy shot.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Looking really good. That'll sting a bit.
Downhill putt there. Luke just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 third.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Now just 1 over par. Big time play that one at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
tidy, wasn't it?
Henny, how's that ball lying?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff.
Pretty good shot there.
Sitting at 1 over.
Making a move towards the top 20. Well done. That takes the pressure off the puck. That's a chip to be proud of.
Great touch.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
No, that's too bad. And the putt drops. Now 1 over, heading down the stretch.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Now 5 strokes behind. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Not a bad approach, that one. Quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one, still counts. And this putt to move into the top 10. Ouch, that hurts. And good look at a birdie here. And then move into even par for the tour.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Going with the 7.
This one could be wet.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Oh dear, that one's heading to the water.
This is their 5th shot. Only a few shots off the pace.
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. This is exciting stuff. I guess we're just doing the front nine of this course today. All right, let's send it. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. And let's see what you do off the tee here. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. This one's looking good. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. This one's looking good. That was a great approach shot by him. Take notes with him. Here's a putt for birdie. This one's on a good line. Went right by. This one's 7 feet away. This one's tracking. Not a bad effort as we kick off our round here. Even par after the first. Unfortunately, one down after the first hole. Well, this tee shot should work. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Second shot here on hole number 2. And unfortunately might be in the rough. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Let's see what he does here. 120 yards out. The shot's coming in nicely. And that was a golf shot. He dialed it in there, nestling it nice and close to the pin. Yeah, go for it. Hit it from the cart path. See if I care. Okay, 26 footer from here. Looking really good. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? For the bogey. There we go. And if they sink this, they'll go to 2 up. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Not quite sure where this will end up. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. And that approach was a bit wayward. And here we go with his second shot. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. This is what our third shot's looking like. And this one to save par. Putt appears to be on line. Nice putt. That's in there for par.
All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up.
Oh my. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Taking this one with the 8 iron. Okay, let's see what you got here. The approach might be a bit long.
You know what? He ended up on the green, so just don't listen to me. That's the moral of the story.
And for him, this will be for the birdie. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole.
That was almost in.
And about 5 feet to go. Looking good. Nice little stroke in there for par. And that will go. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's see what you do here. This one looks pretty safe. Looks like he's setting up here around 135 yards out. Shots coming towards the green nicely. And second shot here on the 5th. Decent approach there. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Get there.
Yikes, that went right by.
Well, if they sink this, they'll go to 3 up. For the birdie. And your friend is 3 up after that hole. Here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way.
Yeah, he will set up from around 235 yards out.
And here's their 4-iron. This approach is heading left. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Setting up his third shot here. This one's a 7-footer. This putt's going. Amazing. And if they sink this, the match is going to go dormy, and your best hope is a tie. And that one will go for birdie. And that hole will be halved. Forward to see what you do here. Nice swing onto that one. He's getting ready to fire away with the second shot. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Second shot here on the 7th. This one might need to sit. This is our third shot. No. And unfortunately, if they sink this, that's all she wrote. They've won. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. And as this match winds down, unfortunately, your opponent will take the victory at 4 up. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name is John. Ever so pleased to have your company. I think this is going to be some fun. We're kicking off a round of match play here. Well, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Beautiful swing. All right, second shot on the 10th. I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough though. All right, he's got around 250 yards to the pin from here. This might be bad. All right, this is his third shot. And this is your third shot. Now he's setting up for a long putt. I don't know what'll happen here. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. This putt's good so far. Good job. You are one up after that first hole. All right, let's have a nice tee shot and land it nicely in that fairway. Really nice swing. Tony Finau's just about to let one fly off the tee. This shot is clocking in at 195 yards away. A little bit to the right on the approach here. Well, he can't hit all the greens. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. here's his fourth shot. This one's your third. Drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. Looking pretty good.
Right by.
Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. Hole number 12 coming at you. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right, Tony Finau's teeing it up. Let's see what he does. And here's their 8-iron. "16 feet to the cup." Ooh, just missed. And they've got this left to win the hole. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. So far, so good. Nice. That's going to work. That's for par. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. Ooh, just about. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 13th. Swinging like silk. And here's Tony Finau on the tee. Let's see what he does. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. And here's his second shot. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. Setting up for our third shot. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. 13 feet for his putt here. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. Nicely done. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Getting a look at the 14th hole now. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. Okay, we're on the green. And Tony Finau just about to tee off. Going with the pitching wedge. Looks like this will be on the dance floor. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. Looking very nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, they've got this left to win this hole. Okay, this one for par. This one's 6 feet away. All right, bogey putt drops. Good stuff. Okay, he needs this to win the hole. And that one drops for par. Well, nothing really went our way on that hole. Let's just look to the next. Here we go. Tony Finau just about to tee it up. Well, let's see what you got. All right, looks like we've got a fairway coming here. All right, let's see what happens here. He's got about 170 yards to go. This is an 8-iron. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, come on, have a seat for us now. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, he's setting up for birdie here. Let's see what happens. And his fourth shot on this hole.
Finishing the hole with a solid putt.
Right, this putt could go 3 up on your opponent. Looking really good. That is absolutely monstrous. And after that one, you're 3 up in this match. And here we go with a par 5. Have that. And here's Tony Finau just about to let it fly. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. They've chosen a 3-iron here. And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here. Nice work. That was some good golf. Okay, this is his 3rd. He's got a 10-foot putt here. All right, if this putt drops, you're going to be the winner. Ooh. That's just going to drop on in there for the eagle. Well done. Good job out there today. You managed to pull off the win. Ending things 4 up on your opponent is a handy way to win. Good job. And with that, I will leave you with this. My heartfelt gratitude for picking the game up in the first place. And thanks again for taking me around the course with you today. We'll see you soon.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Oh, good shot, got a fair piece of that ball. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Oh, that was pure. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? He finds himself in a share of 8th. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Atta boy, good shot. Good mid-range putt this one, an 18-footer. That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. Left yourself an opportunity.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
A par putt awaits. I like the look of this. For the par. He finds himself currently tied for 9th. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property. They're going to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
That's disappointing. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
This is tracking right into the front of his cup.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
How close was that to going down?
His putt for a spot in the top 5.
So far, so good.
Well hold. To the top 5 he goes.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Currently 1 under for the event. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. That'll play, and that will take him to 2 under. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henning?
This one will run uphill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
This one for bogey.
Looking good so far.
Well done. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee at par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Not bad. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
A little birdie look in here.
This one looking really good.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's HV3. Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And as we turn for home, Rich, always a good chance to reflect on the halfway stage of this round.
Final 9 holes, Luke. 1 down, 9 to go. Can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
And what's in front of him there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. What a quality shot that.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And this putt for a share of the lead. He's on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just one off the lead after that hole. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with a 3-wood here. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, we're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
This would be a great up and down. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Right by the hole. Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Lucky 13 for Sun. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
That was a bit wayward. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
It's a bit disappointing.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet unexpectedly it comes up short.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
At -2, going along nicely today. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
And just in the first cut here.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Oh, caught up in some branches. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
This next putt is for bogey. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He's currently tied for 5th. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green. But don't miss it left. That is no good.
That's disappointing.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Going in. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
This is important. Big par putt here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
One under, with a final few holes to go.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Going with the 8-iron here. As Tiger would say, bang.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Now this is a spot they need to get up and down from. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This is on a great line.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The final hole of the snake pit, an uphill par 3. Again, 210+ yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye. This is a spot they'd love to get up and down from. Just 2 shots off the pace.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
And he needs this to save par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pattern. This one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. Chance to shoot under par here, make this the second. Oh, he's up, Tiger.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here. Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
And down she goes, so it's tournament over now.
Another great tournament is in the books. No victory there for our player. They can boast a rivalry victory over Harold Varner III. He certainly stopped the chirp there.